Hi everybody, in today's video we have an Australian Labradoodle puppy litter update. These Australian Labradoodle puppies are 4 weeks old, and in today's video we're going to tell you what the litter has been up to as a group. We're going to update you on Mama Labradoodle Orca, and we're going to talk a little bit about clicker training and its pros and cons, and we're also going to let you get up and close and personal with each puppy and give you a little update on each one of them individually. Hi, I'm Claire from Van Isle Labradoodles, and this is our Salish Sea litter. And we named this litter the Salish Sea because Mama Labradoodle is Orca. And we live on Vancouver Island in beautiful British Columbia. And of course, the Salish Sea is part of where we live, and the Salish Sea is home to many different pods of orcas, who, if you don't know what an orca is sometimes also referred to as a killer whale. So beautiful creatures, and we named Orca after them because she resembles them in terms of her coloring. So overall, what the litter's been up to this week is, they have teeth. Oh my goodness, they have all their teeth now. Lots of teething activities going on. So you'll see we have quite a few different toys here for them to play with today. And these toys are picked specifically to deal with the fact that they are teething, and they're nice and they're soft enough that the puppies can actually get their teeth in them. And then they have bits that are a little harder, such as this twisted rope here, if they're really very strong chewers and they're really trying to get their teeth through. Generally speaking, at this point in time in their development, this is not their preferred thing to chew on because it's too hard for them, and they don't get any satisfaction biting on something that doesn't really give them any teething relief. So instead we want something that's nice and soft and gives them lots of purchase for their teeth, and does actually not only relieve the teething discomfort for them, but also provides them with the necessary tool to get the teeth to come in. What are you talking to me about? So we have all sorts of different ones there. Now you see the puppies are trying to nurse off of Orca while she stands up. There's nothing really in her milk bar right now. They ate just a few minutes ago, and we do have the puppies and Orca restricted in terms of how many times they have access to her milk bar in the day. Come on up here, honey. There you go, good girl. So we let them nurse 4 times a day, and right now Orca still sleeps overnight with them, don't you, baby? But that is going to stop tomorrow. The puppies will be sleeping overnight on their own. They are doing great with eating their solid food. They're all eating raw food now, no problem at all. And so we just leave a pan out for them. Once we're sure that they're all eating comfortably and they're all eating a good amount, and Mommy tells us that I'd be happier not sleeping with my kids, then we move them out. And then Orca will come and sleep with us. And she says she much prefers to sleep on the nice king-size bed as opposed to in the doodle den with her puppies in a regular dog bed. So this is one of our beds that comes in our puppy starter kit, but this one's a bit bigger. This is our extra large size. And we have this size to accommodate when we have bigger girls like Orca and puppies who are bigger like these puppies are, because these are all medium Australian Labradoodle puppies. So the puppies with their teeth, we've talked about that and how that means they can eat all their toys that they should be having that are appropriate. We also are not yet telling the puppies no when they are chewing on us. Now, why would we do that? Well, the reason for that is because we're teaching them what the taste, feel, and smell of human skin is. Because we can't teach them to not do that until they know what it is. So for now, we aren't telling them no to anything. We're just redirecting them when need be. Because I can tell you, sometimes these teeth, ow, they hurt. And you want to be able to go, hey, no, not me. So when we do teach them the word no, we do not actually use the word no. And there's a reason for that. Lots of dogs' names sound like no. So for instance, a very popular boy's dog's name is Bo. And Bo sounds just like no. So we don't want poor Bo to be thinking that every time someone wants him, they're saying no, because that's very confusing to a dog. So instead what we do is we use Now you see right away, they're looking at me, because that's a longer word, 2 syllables, much more for the puppies to pay attention to, gives them much more opportunity to respond. And then once we start teaching them that means we don't want them to do something, then we accompany it with a stern face, and oftentimes either with a or a finger to make our point. So when I want to tell this puppy here who's chewing my pants, for instance, it would be and then we would give them something that they want and go, oh yeah, that's a good puppy, yes, good. Now when I just said yes to this puppy and redirected him, the whole purpose of that was to mark the behavior. So this is what a clicker does. So in clicker training, when the puppy is doing the activity that you desire, then you click to mark the behavior. I absolutely dislike that so much because I am not that coordinated. When you have a puppy and you're teaching them to do something, first of all, you have to manage the puppy. You're watching your puppy, paying attention to your puppy, getting them to do what you want them to do. So let's pretend we're teaching this puppy how to sit. So we will be doing perhaps this and luring them with a treat like that. And your attention is all focused on that. Then you've got the treat that you have to give them as soon as they sit like this, to then have to have a clicker that you're managing. Good girl. See how you just saw Mama Orca go over there? And she's going to break up the fight between these two puppies here and make sure that that puppy's okay, because that puppy was crying, and that's pink collar, or purple collar rather, and couldn't seemingly get away. So Orca still has a very important role. But with the clicker, you have to have it attached to you. You have to remember it. You already have 15 things that you're worried about. You have to click at the exact moment the behavior is displayed. Then you got to get your treat in your dog right away. Too many things. Simple is much better. We want it to be successful and easy for you, not frustrating and annoying. Everything to do with your puppy should be to complement your life, not complicate it. In my opinion, clickers are simply a complication that nobody needs. Use your voice. You don't have to forget, you're not going to forget it. You don't have to carry it. You don't have to remember it. You don't have to have it attached to you. So when they do something and you want them to do, you can go, yes, yes, good, yes. And you see, they all pay attention to that. They all respond. I've had many dogs that you can click till the cows come home, and it doesn't really seem to have too much of an impact on them. So that's my thoughts on clicker training. I am definitely not a fan of clicker training. Now you can see Orca is playing over there with her puppy. So this is a very important stage for the puppies and their relationship with their mom. Because we are limiting her access in terms of how much time she's able to spend with them for nursing, we still want her to have lots and lots of time with the puppies, to play with them, teach them important doggy skills, and Orca is the type of mom who just loves to play with her puppies. So we have a special suit. It's actually a surgical recovery suit. Goes over her head, fits around her neck, right down to the back. It's a tight suit, and that way the puppies have time with her, can play with her. She can teach them their lessons, but they cannot nurse. So we can allow her milk bar to start to dry up completely. And that just makes perfect sense for everyone. We don't like to send our mamas away from their puppies until they're ready to go. And as you can see, Orca just loves playing with her puppies. So she's teaching them all sorts of things here. And as you saw before, when the two of them there were having one of their little puppy disagreements, she waited, she didn't interfere, but then when she could tell the one puppy was still in distress and needed help, then she went over to break it up. So mums are great for that. They know when the kids need help, and they know when to leave them alone. So this doggy bed is a little bit bigger than our other ones, so you can see that they're having a little bit of a hard time getting in on their own. So we just give you a little boost there. There we go, because this is a pretty high bed. Oh my goodness, and you can't get in either, can you? Come over here and I'll help you. Come over here, come here. Come here, sweetie pie. Oh, no, okay. Well, then don't come. That's fine. So the puppies are all playing with each other constantly now, unless they're sleeping. So much fun to watch. It's quite hilarious. There's lots of growls and lots of barks and quite a few of the crying that go on as well. And this is all how they learn their spot in the group. This is how they learn how to get along with other dogs and how they learn all of their manners going forward. So a very critical time in their development, a very important time. And this is why some people send their breeding dogs home at 5 weeks, which would mean these guys would lose Orca in a few days. We don't like to do that because there's too much here that the puppies are missing out on in terms of what they need to learn from their mom, that they're not going to learn from us. I can't teach them all of this. I can play with them, but I don't play with them like Orca does. And I can't convey the things to them that their mama dog can do. So that's why we keep them a little bit longer at our house, our guardian dogs, to help the puppies. And I also find it really helps the moms. They don't feel like all of a sudden they got taken away from their puppies. Now we do have some girls who don't want to stay. And if they don't want to stay, if they're done at 5 weeks, okay. Again, it's all about them. They talk to us, we listen to them, and we do what works best for them. So lots of fun times going on, lots of developmental changes. These guys are loving being outside. Oh my goodness, it's like they've been going outside their entire lives. The first time they went outside, they were on the slide. They had no problems exploring, going everywhere, all over. So much confidence in these young puppies. Very, very nice to see. So that is your update for what's going on. And so now we're going to update you on their weights. And hopefully, we might not do them in birth order since they're all kind of scattered around. I'll just take whoever is handy here and tell you about them. Yes, oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want me to take? This is yellow color. Yes, is it okay? So this little guy is just like Mama Orca. He is a very gorgeous black and white tuxedo. And he is coming in at 1.54 kilograms. He happens to be the smallest puppy in the litter. Are you the smallest? Oh my goodness. Is that why you needed help from Mommy? This was the puppy who was asking for help from Orca when they were having their little who's the boss conversation going on with the other puppy just a few minutes ago. And this other puppy here, can I have this one now, hon? No, okay. All right, we'll leave that one. We'll do you. Come here, you. This is one of our caramel tuxedo boys, red collar. Hello, handsome. How are you? And red collar is 2.12 kilograms and has a very large amount of kisses available. Now, we weren't sure if this was going to be a caramel or an apricot initially, but you can see that his nose is brown. There's no black on his paws, so he's a beautiful caramel boy. And we love you so much. There we go. Oh, now I can get ya. Now I got ya. Yeah, there we go. Now we have purple collar boy. Purple collar boy is another one of these beautiful ebony tuxedos. Oh, it's just my favorite. It's just my favorite look, isn't it? So handsome. And he is 2.03 kilograms. So everyone is over 2 kilograms except for yellow. This is a really nice, good size litter. And we have one sleeping beauty here. Hey, handsome. Come here, buddy. Hi, this is green collar. Hi, Green. How are you? Oh, Mom's got to do a little cleanup, make sure that everything's all right. She doesn't want you to go on camera and not be looking your best. This little fellow is just a beautiful, gleaming ebony guy with the most handsome face. It's funny, we have 3 litters with solid black puppies right now, and I have to say that all of the solid blacks have, I think, just the prettiest and cutest little faces. Yeah, look at you with your pretty eyes. And look at this, your brother is lying on top of your weight. Move there, buddy. And green collar is 2.05 kilograms. So that is green collar. Red collar we did. And now we have pink collar. Right? You are pink collar, right? Just make sure I got the right puppy here. I'm pretty sure you're pink. Yes, you are. Pink color, our only girl in the litter, and she's an apricot. And she's not a tuxedo, she's an abstract. Hi-yo! So unlike red color, you'll see she has that nice jet black nose. Oh, what a pretty nose. And even though really her coat color is very similar, she's maybe a little bit redder, but she is an apricot and the other one is a caramel. And pink color girl is 2.05 kilograms as well. Now blue collar, we haven't done blue collar. Where is blue collar? Over here, hiding, Reynolds says. Blue collar is the big chocolate and white tuxedo puppy. He's gonna just help me there by reaching down and handing him over to me. He is the puppy who is making yellow collar cry. Hey, big brute. Hello. This is our firstborn puppy and our little chocolate tuxedo style puppy. Hello. Hello. What do you say? Were you sleeping? And blue collar is the biggest puppy as the firstborn at 2.34 kilograms. So that is all the puppies and their current weights. As you can tell, they're all gaining weight still very nicely. Beautiful, full, lovely body condition puppies, gleaming coats, and lots of sharp teeth. So don't be eating my pants. So we will be starting to work with the puppies to teach them what is and is not okay. Not this week, but once they turn 6 weeks old. They're a little too young otherwise to learn. We'll start to deflect them and we'll start to offer them alternatives, but we won't actually discipline them in any way or tell them yet. Lots to learn. There's a lot going on. This is a huge growth period for the puppies. So we like to do this in a slow, organized fashion so that it's when they're able to assimilate what you're telling them most rapidly and easily. We don't want to make it an unpleasant experience for them. We want them to enjoy learning what we're teaching them. The puppies naturally, it is part of being an Australian Labradoodle, they naturally want to do what you're asking of them. They will work very hard to figure out what it is you would like them to do. And so we don't want to be trying to ask them to figure things out before they're ready to do that, because that's just frustrating for them and not necessarily a positive experience. So here's Orky Dork, we call her Dork sometimes, playing away with her puppy, having a great time. Like I said, I don't know who has more fun, the puppy or Orca. And there now, you see how she's almost pestering the puppy? And the puppy is actually going, hey, I'm not really having fun. So this is a lesson. This is what she's teaching the puppy. And she's biting around the neck. She's biting around the puppy's neck because this is something that she doesn't want her puppy to be doing. So she's showing the puppy, hey, this is not a nice behavior. You don't like it, so don't do it with your friends. So that's just a little lesson that she's teaching her. Orca can't say so she does it with her body and demonstrates what it is that she doesn't want her puppy to be doing. Right, babes? Come here. Can you sit down with me? So great mom, really helps. She's doing a really good job with her puppy. She's a really good partner for us. Makes everything easier for everyone when we have a mom who really enjoys teaching her puppies things and interacting with them. I love you too. I do. So that's our video for today. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments. Happy to answer any questions you might have about Australian Labradoodles or just dogs in general. And we hope you'll continue watching along until the puppies are assigned to their families and ready to go home to start their new lives as happy Australian Labradoodle puppies. Thanks so much for watching. He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Yeah.